Joe. Hey guys, Matt the Greeter here. Nice piece of cardboard in the road. You remember that? It was right when I first started motovlogging or watching motovlogging. I was watching a video. It was a guy who had a, I don't know what it was. It was a brand new, let's just call it a street glide. And it was like, you know, pearlescent white, whatever, Bonneville salt, who cares. Anyway, he hit a license plate on an off-ramp and totaled the bike. Yeah, he was hard into his turn. And you know how like shiny things don't look shiny from certain angles, and then all of a sudden, boom, license plate, and he hit it, and down he went, totaled the bike. And you know, people came to the scene, blah blah blah, bike got towed away. And then later, I think it was a cop or someone asked, well, did you get the license plate? Like, literally, did you get the license plate? He forgot to pick up the license plate. So I don't know if there would have been any, you know, I don't know what insurance does in that case. I mean, it's your fault. You crash on an off-ramp. But if you find the license plate, that dude didn't put his license plate on right. So it's not really your fault. You know what I mean? If that license plate isn't there, then the guy negotiates the turn with ease, one would presume. So anyway, anytime I narrowly missed, and I mean really, look at this, falling leaves. It's August, but we haven't had any rain, so everything's dying. Yeah, I was on an off-ramp and in West Bridgewater, and I almost hit a pizza box. Same story. Hard into my turn, I look down, a fraction of an inch from my tire, there goes a pizza box that was obscured in a shadow or something. And you know, I got scared after. You know, I like those situations where I don't get scared in the moment, because I don't panic. You just get through it, and then afterwards you're like, holy cow, that could have been bad. I was gonna say, oh, that's exciting. That's a terrible joke. You ever have to do siding at all? Anything like that? I did some home construction work for a couple of summers when I was a teenager, and some of it was good, and some of it was just absolutely horrific. I was not good at it. Measured twice and still cut the wrong end off. That was me. I was asked to take a 2-week vacation at the end of my second summer doing it, which was a polite, a gentle, wasn't exactly a firing, but it was just pushing the boat off the dock and watching it float away. And the guy on the dock is holding the oars. So anyway, what was I talking about? Well, I'm grateful to be on the bike today. This has been a really strange summer. So yeah, most of you know I got COVID for the 3rd time, and this time I'm still dealing with some after effects. I am tired, a lot, like unreasonably tired. Walk up a flight of stairs. I'm a stairs 2 at a time guy for life, and you know, man, I'm telling you, sucking wind. One step at a time and a pause at the landing. Yeah, this has been tough, and it's been a few weeks at least since I've been cleared. But yeah, it's kind of hit me hard. So, you know, I only rode a handful of times this summer, which is crazy, because this is I ride through all the lousy weather the rest of the year so that I can ride as often as possible in the summer. And then, yeah, it was like just a weird summer. I had my summer job, my 8-week program there, which is great. My 21st year doing that, which was a joy. And I actually got to drive my kids around a bit for a few weeks there. So I can't be upset about driving my kids. So that was a joy and a privilege. So I'm not complaining there. But that took 4 weeks out of that because I had kids in the car, and can't fit 3 kids on the bike. Then we had the thunderstorm weeks, and then I frankly forgot a couple of times. I could have rode, and I showed up in the car and was like, what the heck? Then yeah, then I've been dealing with yeah, with just the after effects of just being tired, you know, from COVID and all that. And so it's been difficult. There were a couple of occasions where I'm getting my gear ready and I'm like, you know what, I need to take a pass. I can't do it. I can't ride today. It's not safe. I'm exhausted. I'm gonna fall asleep in the helmet. And you know, so that's a real thing. And my ego was inflamed a little bit there. It was like, ride, you wait all year to ride like this. What, are you gonna tell people you didn't ride because you were tired? Blah blah blah. That voice in my head starts shouting. Well, I got a friend who calls it my evil twin. You know, that negative self-talk just starts roaring away. And I'm like, but my intellect prevailed. The Vulcan side quieted the Klingon down and said, it's not logical to ride when you're supremely exhausted. You can have a crash, and you only have one motorcycle. So, hey, I don't know. What are you gonna do? So I didn't ride, and I feel like I made the right choice. So there, voice in my head. Anyway, yeah, let's just talk just super quick. Some of us were texting back and forth. Some of my Massachusetts and Rhode Island guys, we were texting. We got a pretty vibrant group going on Instagram, and talking about, you know, I'm not gonna name anybody, but motovloggers who have made the leap to motovlogging for a career, you know, and quitting the old day job, and just embracing the raw privilege it is to ride a motorcycle and do motorcycle stuff for a living. And how several of them who used to be, you know, I'll say some of our favorites, or at least I should say some that were quite enjoyable to watch, have adopted their 9-to-5 job complaining habits. So here we have some people who they no longer have to do a 9-to-5 job. They lay that burden down and spend a life behind bars. And the privilege of that. Wake up when you want, drink coffee. And I know there's a ton of work to be a full-time motovlogger. But if it's your passion and if it's what you're supposed to do, you know, suck it up for the rest of us who are still punching in and out, day in and day out. You know, and we don't work, we don't get paid, and we have to work paycheck to paycheck. So it's just kind of interesting. I was going to say dismaying, but, you know, I'll put my big boy breeches on. Yeah, it's just kind of interesting to see that, what do we really want in life? What do I really want? So wouldn't it be great to work for myself, or would I adopt the same complaining habits? And I try to keep my complaining to a minimum, as enough of it goes on in my head. So yeah, it's just interesting. See some of these people who are living the dream. Some of us who would love to lay down that burden of a 9-to-5. And you know, like I've said this before, working like back when my friend had a studio, a music studio, you know, doing 9 hours, there's really hard work, but so rewarding. And you get up, can't wait to get back in, because there's like a riff that I was thinking about, or a lyric that I want to change, so I can't wait to get back to the studio. That's what bikes should be, I think. There comes some turkey. Look at these guys. So this is the bird of our country, according to Benjamin Franklin. Preheat the oven? No, we'll let him live. Alright, enjoy your day. Yeah, so yeah, it was just, so we were going back and forth on Instagram, you know, like, here we've got these people who, when they were punching the clock and motovlogging full time, could not wait to get out of that 9-to-5 job. Couldn't wait, and finally took the leap and became a full-time motovlogger, and got sponsors. Like, some of these people are sponsored, and you know, they are riding motorcycles for a living and going to motorcycle rallies and events and premieres and the like. vibrant online communities, and yet apparently still not at all happy. Still more than willing to complain. And so I wonder, when I put that onto myself, is that me were that to happen? And if so, maybe I'm better off with the reliability, although not my specific case, of a 9-to-5 job. You know, maybe I'm better. Maybe it's better to have that dream and just dream a little dream, rather than have a reality that's just one more thing to complain about. I don't know. You tell me. Leave a comment. What do you think about all this? Some of you know who I'm talking about, because some of you are my friends. And it's just interesting. I'm not sure. And should we make a pledge here on August, whatever it is, if any of us are able to lay that burden down of the 9-to-5, that we would not embrace the culture of negativity and complaining, that we would treat each day with gratitude and joy, and being able to do the thing which we have always loved to do, knowing full well that there are plenty of people around who do not have the same opportunity and would just absolutely do anything to get it. So, all right. That's enough out of me, huh? I will talk to you guys soon. And thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you guys. And yeah, I'm trying to, yeah, I like to hang up when I don't need to shift, because you know, some of my early videos, I'm like, all right, see you later. I take my hand off the throttle, the bike's slowing down, I got someone behind me. I got to pick my spots, and here's my spot. All right, guys, I care about you. Bye.